Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
New Luminous Even Glow Face
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me. I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back.
Just a minute, guys. ये कैमरा को क्या हो गया बुरा? Okay, wait. Oops. 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 And I think now it should be visible. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Wait, ये कैमरा इतना बड़ा क्यों है? Just a second, guys. Yes. Hello, 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 and welcome everybody to this live stream. Today we are going to be seeing the finals, which have already begun like 15 minutes ago, and it's going to be crazy. We are seeing Divya Deshmukh versus Koneru Humpy, so it's an all India finals in the FIDE Women's World Cup 2025. So both the players have secured their position in the candidate itself, but now they are in a clash for the title of the World Cup champion. So today we are going to be following. So today is the tie breaks. The finals, the 2 rounds of the finals have been drawn, and yeah, we are headed to the tie breaks. So I'll just bring up the screen just a second. Yep, here I guess you can see the game and the video feed also, just a second, feed also, and we might see some players joining in as well from our chess team to commentate, and that would be crazy fun. But wait, let's see what has happened in the game so far. Just a second. Okay, so we might see players joining in. I hope the link is correct I've sent, and yeah, let's see the game first. So the game started. I hope the board is visible. Yeah, the board is visible. So it's 15 plus 10 if I'm not wrong. It's 15 minutes. I'm not sure about the increment though. But we have Divya with the white pieces. She started with e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6, and Petrov's defense. So we take the pawn. Pawn pushes, come back. Pawn knight takes, and then we saw d4, d5, and bishop d3, then bishop f5 and castle. Okay, so this is, I think, all theory itself because it was played like in seconds itself. And now c4, Divya took like 22 seconds to to see this move and to play this move. Okay, we have someone. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me, bhaiya?
Hello, I can hear you.
Yes, cool. Now wait a second, I will have to bring you on the board. But I'll just finish this in the live position. So we saw c4, d takes, bishop takes, and castle. Then we saw rook e1. So there is a pressure on the e file for now. Knight c6. So center में चल रहा है game right now. Knight d6. Bishop इधर आया and knight comes here to attack it. And this is the live position right now. So Divya has played knight to a4, and the time situation is 12 minutes for Divya and 8 minutes for Koneru Humpy. Cool, cool, cool. So right now I'll just share my screen to you as well so you can see it. Wait, मेरी screen दिख रही है क्या आपको? I don't think so. No?
नहीं, अभी तक नहीं दिख रही कुछ.
Okay, एक minute. अभी दिख रही है क्या? अरे मेरा बोर्ड पूरा नहीं दिख रहा ना?
Yes, अब मुझे तुम्हारा ये दिख रहा है. स्क्रीन दिख रहा है तुम्हारा.
बोर्ड दिख रहा है पूरा?
बोर्ड पूरा नहीं दिख रहा.
अब दिख रहा? नहीं दिख रहा होगा ना.
नहीं नहीं नहीं,
तो you can, I think you can open chess.com and I think we can.
मैंने तुम्हारी स्ट्रीम खोल ली है.
हाँ पर उसमें 30
तो
सेकेंड्स या 1 मिनट का डिले होगा.
30 seconds का डील है, बट विद दैट आई कैन ऑल्सो रीड चैट, सो नो
हाँ ठीक
वरीज.
है. And also you can open chess.com so that you can see the game.
ठीक है.
Cool, cool, cool. So after knight a4, okay, there's a move I think happened on the board. There are many moves happened. So knight a4, bishop came here, so knight has to take because ये दोनों रुक पे attack है. Knight took and queen took, and now white is thinking right now. And we have so many moves that has happened so far. Yeah. Nice, nice. Who are you rooting bhaiya for?
I
India.
am rooting for Divya.
Oh, nice, nice.
और आई
I'm
फील
just,
तुम भी उसी के लिए रूट कर रहे होगे.
yeah, like I
और
like to root for the underdogs or Koneru Humpy. But that is the thing. She has experience, Koneru Humpy, a lot of experience. So it's going to be very hard.
yes, she has experience, but Divya has shown her weight. She has punched
Hmm.
many times above her belt.
Yeah.
So yes,
But time
rooting for.
today she's playing well on time because every time बहुत low हो जाते time पे.
हाँ, but they are balancing themselves in time. दोनों के
Yeah.
पास काफी time है. We have lot of वो अभी.
Yeah. So you are on the stream right now. Your face in 4K. Nice. Where should I put you?
Uh, put me anywhere. Honestly, नहीं नहीं, इतना बड़ा भी जरूरत नहीं है.
Okay, okay, okay. Now let's see the games. Where is the game? Okay. So queen took, rook to g3, and queen goes to f6. Okay. So already Divya ki rook आ चुके हैं on g3 and it's eyeing the king, but the bishop is doing well job defending all the light squares. And the evaluation is equal for now. But white has an isolated pawn on d4, which is going to be weak if the rooks come on d8 and put pressure on that. Also knight, I think knight f5 might be a threat in the future. Not right now. Right now also she
But
can.
you see, Divya ka knight, it's
It's
on
not
the
doing
rim now,
anything.
but
Yeah.
it will be quite strong. Matlab,
Yeah,
it
because
can.
she played it right now, like 3-4 moves ago, she played knight a4. So I think she wants to sit on the c5 square. Because b6 can't be played as c6 will be hanging.
Acha, Karan, can you send me link to the board?
Link to the board, yeah, I'll send it. And now white is thinking. It's been like 1 or 2 minutes, I think she's thinking. Yeah, I'll just send you the board. I've sent you the link. I think you can see the board from there. Okay, so it's white to move. White can do something like rook f3 to attack the queen. But rook on g3 is... She just played rook g3. So why would she play rook f3? That is also a point. But rook f3 is the best move by the engine. Also d5 can be played because you want to remove the weakness of d4. And d5 then something like, I think rook d8 will come. Because if you take, then knight can come to f5 and the queen is attacked, the rook is attacked. And then the rook will have to play something like rook d3. But then I think black is doing good. So let's set d5 here, rook a d8. Then, okay, if we take, then knight e4 is better. But what if knight f5, rook d3, and now the knight can move somewhere and attack this. Okay, knight e3. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. Because the queen is attacked, the rook is attacked. The rook can't take the knight because the queen is going like this as well. Damn.
Why do you think knight to c5 is not the best move in this position? Like,
In this
what's wrong with
position,
this?
knight c5. I think rook d8 is coming and knight f5 is coming. And the pawn is attacked, rook will be attacked, and pawn will be in a lot of pressure. So you have to do something about the pawn very quickly. So that's why rook f3 might be a solution to take off the queen away. But I don't think rook f3 will be played. But d5 can be played. D5 can be okay. I think on the live board we can see d5 has been played. Yeah, d5 has been played. Yes, Divya played d5, and now I think rook a d8 will be played very soon. I'll just refresh this.
I think we'll go into that line only. Rook a d8 wala line,
Rook
where,
a8, but she can't take then. She can't take.
yes,
White
we
can't
have
take.
to play. She has to find rook f3 at some point. Queen is Queen is
Yeah,
pretty strong at that.
but that is also thing. She just played rook g3, so she might not find rook f3 very easily. And also after rook f3, queen g5, then what? Just go rook g3 and keep repeating?
I don't think so. Humpy will go for repetition like anytime soon.
Yeah. Also the engine is telling play rook f3 first, queen g5, and then play rook e3. Wow. So first rook g3, rook f3, rook e3. And that also knight f5 can come here and then play rook e5 because it's spinning the knight. But what about f7? Oh no, f7 can't be played because the bishop is there. No? Damn. This is very hard to find, I think. Okay, I think Humpy played rook a8. Yes, rook
Yes,
a8 has
अभी
been played.
उसने अभी अभी just खेला and
Yes. And now it's the Vya's move. The best move is rook f3, but
don't
knight
you think
c3.
like she'll play it? I believe she'll play it because वरना क्या? By the process of elimination, she'll
Hmm.
reach to it. I feel she
I
played something
think
good.
she played
Oh,
did what?
Queen G4.
Queen g4.
Yes,
What? Oh my god.
that's a mistake.
Because
Knight F5 आ रहा है. Knight
knight,
F5 rook
but
F.
knight f5, rook f3.
हाँ,
Oh, pawn is hanging in the center
yes.
because knight. Ah, the rook has been opened. Wow, wow, wow. So here I think knight c3 could have also been played instead of queen g4, knight c3 back. But that's also a thing. She just played knight a5, a4. Ah,
I mean,
okay.
sometimes you have to take a step back in life to move
Hmm.
forward.
Yes,
That's
after
a
queen
nice.
g4, she's thinking. Black is thinking, and I think this is the right moment to think because knight f5 gives you a very good advantage. Also, somehow b5 is also a good move here because b5, knight c3, and c5. So just isolate that pawn and push on the queen side and do not take the pawn. I think, but knight f5 is easier to spot after queen g5, g4. Oh, what else can black play? What is the idea of queen g4? Is what I'm thinking right now. Queen
Queen
g4,
G4, I feel she wants to straight away attack.
but the bishop is sitting on g6. There's no attack coming very
She
soon.
wants to play maybe H4, H5.
H4, h5 can
She
come.
takes, she takes, she takes the pawn.
Okay, she took the pawn directly, but she did not
Yes.
play knight f5. And instantly, Divya, in like 11 seconds, she played rook f3 finally. Okay, so the queen is attacked, and the b2 pawn is not hanging because the knight on a4 is defending it. Wow. I'll just refresh my board. Yes.
But when she played rook f3, according to engine, the best move now was knight to c3.
Instead of rook f3. Yeah.
Yes.
But rook f3 was decent, I think. No. Okay.
Mhm. Now knight to c3, and after that we had to play rook to f3.
Oh man. Okay, so black played the move queen to e6, offering a
East.
trade because if pawn takes, then black will have the central pawns
She
and
has
also a
not.
passer.
She'll have a supported passer, and
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure Divya
Ah,
will not
so
take this.
I get it. So the idea of queen g4 was to bring it to b4. To bring it to b4, attack the pawn, attack the knight, and switch the queen that side. So now after queen e6, queen b4 can be played.
Yes, queen b4 according to
Queen
the
b4
engine
and knight
is
c5.
is a very good move. It's as good as rook to d1,
Rook to
which
d1.
edge. Yes.
Rook to d1, yeah, keeping the pressure. But right away, rook d1, what if the queen takes? Queen takes, pawn takes, we have double pawns, but okay, black has an isolated pawn. And we'll get it very soon in the next move.
Rook to d8, queen to d8, yes. It'll just simplify everything, and this pawn will fall,
Yeah, the
और
d5
उसके
pawn will
बाद
fall.
it's very symmetrical, same colored bishops हैं, but
Hmm,
कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा उसके बाद. It's a very very symmetrical position,
correct.
and it'll
Also,
go
this
for
pawn
it.
is exchange, not it will fall because Humpy is already a pawn up. So it will be an equal material.
Yes,
Hmm,
material will be equal, but it is a very weak pawn.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Agreed, agreed. So, is there any move? No. After queen e6, white is thinking
That is
to.
thinking.
Of course, she won't exchange because exchanging will be very bad. Black will have tremendous position advantage. So what? What can she play here? She can only keep her queen in the
She
rank,
has to
fourth
either
rank,
find queen to b4, or she has to find queen to d1.
f4. Queen f4 works? No.
Queen f4, knight c4.
Knight c4.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
You're
yeah,
trying to
and I won't
infiltrate with the
take.
knight.
I can take. What if I take? Pawn takes, queen takes. No, of course not. Why not? Rook d1 check is coming. So queen takes is not possible. You just go knight c5 or knight c3. I think yes.
I mean, if the black knight comes on c4, it's a pretty pleasant position for black,
Hmm.
because it'll have to exchange
The bishop and the
bishop for
pawns
the
will,
knight,
and
because
black will be a pawn up if you're
yes,
not
black will
taking
be a
it.
pawn up,
Yeah.
and after takes, black even can push b5
Hmm.
and consolidate that pawn there.
Yeah, exactly.
मतलब white का पास only leverage right now is कि d5 pawn जो है, it's not supported, it's a
Yeah,
weak pawn, it's a
I
very
it
very
should
weak pawn.
fall. What about queen to d4? But knight f5 will come, no?
Queen to,
Oh, bishop e4, supporting the pawn, attacking the rook. But then
yes.
rook g. Then the pawn is not hanging, of course. But what if queen b4 and then bishop e4? Then rook
Hey,
e1?
straight away we can bring the rook here. उसके बाद rook will move anywhere. उसके बाद queen to h6.
Wait, wait, what? So you're telling rook d1?
No, no, like irrespective of where the rook goes, आपका जो queen है, the black
Hmm.
queen will come on h6, and after that it's eyeing on the rook, as well as there's a chance of infiltration.
For black, right?
Yes, for black.
Yes, so bishop e4 is a threat right now if the queen is not exchanged. And
Oh my god, she moved. Divya moved. Queen to f4.
queen to f4. Oh, wow. My
Yeah,
suggested move has been played. Nice.
yes.
But here, what did we see? Knight c4, right? Knight
Yes, knight to
c4
c4. Knight to
or
c4.
even bishop b4? No, no, no,
Now
no. Knight
bishop
c5.
e4 doesn't work. Now
Correct,
bishop
correct.
e4 doesn't work because knight knight to c5, and you lose the bishop.
But why in that case, let's say queen d4, bishop e4, then here why knight c5 was working? Queen h6.
It
Oh, the
was
rook is.
working because of
Ah,
queen to
h6.
h6, and you attack the rook.
Rook, correct. After queen f4 or something like that, queen is coming in the middle.
Yes. Now
Oh,
queen's
wow.
well, the long diagonal is covered.
Correct, correct, correct. Nice, nice, nice. So queen f4 has been played, and both the players are like with 3 minutes on their clocks. Oh my god.
She
Wow.
played b6.
d6. Okay, she does not want to allow knight c5. So I think knight c3 will be played now instantly because the knight is
Yes,
not doing anything there.
yes.
Hmm.
And that's a natural move, and according to the engine, it's the best move,
Yeah,
and it completely equalizes the possession now.
correct. Knight c3 attacks the pawn, then you can go rook d1 and take the pawn easily with the knight or the bishop if you want.
Yes.
Ah, knight c3 is played.
Knight c3
Nice, nice,
played
nice.
instantly. Okay, not instantly, but she
30
took her
seconds,
sweet
yeah.
20 seconds.
Correct, correct. Okay, now what? Now we have to think what black might play. Black. Black has to give up the pawn, of course. But she has to gain activity.
How about we go to knight to e4
Okay, it's
and
played. It's
try
played.
to.
Knight
Oh,
e4.
that was fast.
But the pawn is hanging, right? So knight takes e4.
Even though the pawn is hanging,
Rook. Oh, okay. Not. It's not hanging. You give two pieces, of course. Not.
yes,
So rook d1, I think. But
we
you.
yes we can give two pieces for the knight, and the main idea is ki agar they don't do something like proactive now, we can just break white ka pawn structure and it will have a AC pawn again.
Knight takes now. But rook e1 has been played, correct. So the knight is pinned now. Knight is pinned. And I think now she might try to take something or not right away. Can she play something like rook d3 in the future? No, 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 sorry. The bishop is there.
Yes,
The rook on f3 is doing nothing
I mean it is technically eyeing here.
because the rook can't go to d3. It can't go to e3 because of d4. It can't go to g3 as well. Only the f file is something it's controlling, which I don't think so is so important right now. But queen c6 has been played.
Queen c6, and that was the best move according to the engine, and we are still at equality, guys. It's 0.06, but it doesn't matter
Hmm.
because time come bacha hai. They only have like now 2 minutes.
Correct. But what is the plan of queen c6?
Queen
Because
c6 is basically you are getting away in the way of check, and future
okay,
में maybe you are controlling the c file one thing, and you
can we play
want
bishop
to.
a4 right now? Attacking the queen. Pawn can't be pushed. Queen has to go behind. Let's say somewhere c8 or something.
Yeah, you can just stay on this diagonal. That's the thing. It's not very tough. Bishop, what is the bishop doing?
Uh,
It's not doing
so bishop
anything.
a4,
That's
queen a8.
a8, b7, anything works.
Okay, okay. So the players are under 2 minutes and 1 minute. Oh my god.
Okay, Divya is like going like
Hmm.
very low on time now.
Time
She has
format
like,
kya? It's 15 plus 10, right?
yes,
Or
it's a 10-second
10
increment.
second increment. Yeah.
Okay, she took the pawn. Okay, she took the knight. My bad. She took the knight. Knight
Okay, knight
crosses.
takes. Okay, now pawn will take because the pawn is very bad on D. So it will come on E, I think.
Yes, the only logical move here is d
Yeah,
cross
and
e4.
then black will remain a pawn up because it can't be taken, the pawn. And now the rook has to be moved from F3.
Why did she do that?
Why did she take the knight exactly? Because if
Like,
the knight had taken on c3, our rook was also there to take on c3, not the pawn. Always. So you could have kept the pressure.
she played rook to c3. Okay, maybe
Okay.
she did that because knight
Pawn takes and
was
rook c3.
controlling the c3 square and she wanted to open it.
Okay, I don't know, but now white is a pawn down. White is
White
a
is a pawn
pawn down,
down.
and on the live situation, what are we seeing? The players.
Queen to d6.
Okay,
Okay,
black played, yeah, queen d6,
queen to
queen d6.
d6, and she again is provoking a pair
Yeah,
of queens.
now you, I don't know. Will she take because she's a pawn down? Will she get the pawn on e4? Because if the bishop attacks, like let's say in the future, f5 can also be played if she wants to. Okay, queen g4 has been played, which is a
G4, and
mistake
that's a mistake.
because of queen f6. What? What is queen f6 doing? Ah,
What is
okay,
queen f6?
queen f6. There might be something like bishop f5 or h5.
I don't understand.
Okay, I think
Queen.
queen f6 and then h5, and the queen will have to go behind, and somehow we are going to exchange the queens. I don't know. I think that.
Maybe the idea here is to, start attacking on the king side and see white queen don't have a lot of comfortable
Okay, so
squares
you can
here.
see queen f6 and then rook d2. That
No,
can be
about
something.
h5 from black. Like,
h5
let's
and rook
assume
d2 can also be played. Yeah, yeah, yeah. h5 directly.
h5
Hmm.
because white queen doesn't have a lot of comfortable squares here. So matlab, she
Okay.
wants to kick the white queen away, and
Yeah, there might be an echo अभी थोड़ी देर क्योंकि मेरा headphones discharge हो गया ब्रा.
it's fine. It's fine. Okay, now,
Yeah.
oh my god,
What
Humpy does
happened?
not find the winning move.
Queen d. She just wants to exchange the queens somehow.
Yes, she
And now rook. Okay, what?
she played queen to d7. She
Queen.
again wants to exchange the
Yeah,
queens.
queen d7 and queen g3 has been played, and Divya is saying no, I'm not going to exchange because you are very low on time. Humpy is on 30 seconds right now.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, and it's like the 30th move, and I don't think there's another time format here.
No, they don't have
No.
time.
Okay, okay. 20 seconds, and black isn't playing a move. And again, we see queen coming to d6. Oh, what the heck? They are repeating. They are
Oh my,
repeating, but black has to find queen f6. Oh, h5. h5 hasn't played. That is also a very nice move. Black has played h5.
but she is 15 seconds ahead. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's a lot of time
but
advantage
she'll just give it up.
considering बहुत ही कम टाइम बचा है अभी.
Okay, queen g5 has been played. And that too, she put the queen on g5, then kept it on g4 again, waited for some time, and then played queen g5 again.
But g5 पे queen कुछ कर नहीं रहा है and she has a very strong d5.
Okay,
Okay.
rook fe8 we see. So the pawn is not going, and black remains a pawn up. And now rook
Here, the
d1.
engine shows the best move is king to h7. I don't know why.
Wait, rook d1 can be played. She played rook c1. Rook d1 and just exchange it, and then in the middle. But she played rook e c1. And now king h7 is the best move. Damn. Okay, so instantly we see moves. We see rook e5 attacking the queen. Queen comes to g3. And
Okay,
now,
I'm seeing the live board and oh
yeah.
my god,
Oh my god.
Divya is
Okay.
blitzing out
Okay,
move.
okay.
She's trying
Rook
to,
e7, queen trade offered again.
and she should take it. Okay.
No,
Okay,
why?
no, 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 no.
Just play rook
No, no.
d1. Rook d1, if the queen is taken, then the rook takes with a check. Ah, rook d1 has been played. Rook
Oh
d1
my
has
god.
been played. Okay, queen is given up for a rook. But, okay, rook and a bishop versus a queen.
Yes,
Oh my god,
it's
and white
it's
is winning
crazy,
now.
crazy match.
White was winning. The best move was queen b8 check, but rook c8 check has been played. Rook comes in between, and now, oh my god, blitz is, oh my god, bullet chess. And now white is thinking.
What is thinking? What is thinking?
Damn. Why was rook b8? Queen b8 was winning. Okay, queen.
Because the pawn falls.
No, the pawn falls, but after queen b8, you can play rook c8. No.
Oh my god, yes, you have the support there.
Yeah, but after queen b8, rook can come to d8. And then pawn falls. Okay.
It's very, very interesting. Now, Divya is like super low on time.
Yeah, yeah, she's
She has
thinking.
44 seconds. Humpy has 47 seconds. She is looking at the clock again and again.
I think this is a good moment to take. Ah, she took, and queen c3 has been played. Okay, so all the moves were calculated first, and then she played queen c3. So the idea is, I think, queen c7 and grab the a7 pawn or the b6 pawn if a pawn is pushed.
I feel, I feel, oh my god, either it's gonna be a really interesting game. Okay, it's gonna be a really interesting game. A
Because
very,
yeah,
very
queen
good
versus rook and
game.
bishop, you don't have to start falling pawns, because if the a and b pawn falls, then we have, then it's easy.
She has to somehow wind
Okay.
together a fortress.
Now, okay, she thought, okay, queen c7, rook d8, at rook d7, and now can she go
Queen e5.
queen f4? Now it's, let's say bishop goes back to g6, then start g5. Oh my god, then start g4 h4. Oh my god.
Queen f4.
Okay. 40 seconds for both of them. And a4 was played, and instantly we see king h7, because you don't want checks on b7, and she wants to move the rook, I think. So now what will
They're
white do?
blitzing out moves now.
Yeah, I think for the safer side, g4 is good, because you open up the king also, so you can give a perpetual whenever you want, if you think there is some. But white won't go for a perpetual, of course.
White is better because when you have rook and a bishop, you need a lot of coordination. One check there
Exactly.
and one of your piece falls.
Hmm.
Objectively, Divya is better. I mean, the analysis board shows it's all equal,
Yeah.
but when you feel the pressure there, Divya is slightly better because she has a queen and it's one less piece to manage, one less piece to coordinate.
Correct.
But she's like really low on time. She's like
Okay,
under
now
10 seconds now.
g4 has been played, so white is blasting its king open now. And if pawn takes, and then you can, what can you play? A pawn takes has been happened in the game. And now rook will go for the pawns, I think. Rook f3 or rook b3. Okay. Rook goes like this side.
Rook to d4.
Rook d4.
And
And I don't think there is many moves to defend it. Queen c6 or b3.
b3. b3.
B3 simple, yeah. Now I think the rook will come back. Will it? Yeah, it came back. Rook d3. And now
Or
queen
if she wants,
c5.
she can just go for queen to g5 and then queen h5 and queen d8 perpetual.
But why will white go here? That's the thing. White won't go for a draw now.
White
Okay.
will not go for a draw, but
Okay. Now pawns have been exchanged on the e file. We can see something like g5, I think. But g5 just closes the diagonal.
the material is completely equal now.
Okay, if you want to give a check, play g5, and then we have queen c8 and h3 if the rook moves. But the rook is attacking the pawn, so the queen can't move very freely. Okay, king g2 has been played. King g2.
What's the motive of king to g2?
King g2 has been played, and can the g pawn be attacked somehow? The bishop is not doing much, but it's protecting the king and the f7 pawn. a5 hasn't played, okay, so white's pawn can't be moving very easily now. And queen b5.
But don't you think b6 pawn is a weakness now? Like
Yeah,
the
but just
rook
keep your
is the
rook on
only piece to
e6.
defend it.
Only one piece is attacked. One piece is defending it. I don't think you need more pieces. Rook e6, and I think White does not have anything to progress. That's the point. What will white do? White can't bring its king easily. There's nothing coming in. I think it will go for a draw. Black will handle it very well.
I mean, Humpy showing her experience held it like really, really well.
Mm. Okay. I think Humpy will go back now. Bishop g6 after bishop e4. And then she can. White can give a perpetual check. Yeah, we are seeing checks. One time it has been repeated, but white did not go ahead and played the move queen to e4.
Okay.
What else can white do? White can just play b4 if she wants, but the pawns are also not moving further.
Okay, black
Black,
can actually, black has successfully created a fortress.
exactly,
None of
exactly,
white's piece can attack anything.
correct. And black has put its king on g8, just provoking the perpetual. And I think black is also fine with the perpetual.
It's a fortress. Like they can do nothing. I feel they'll shake hands pretty soon
Yeah, the king is just going h7, g8, h7, g8. And white is just moving its king, doing nothing though.
because Humpy don't have to move any of her pieces.
Correct.
The bishop is placed beautifully. The rook is defended. The rook defends the bishop.
Yeah, and also black has two pawns on the king side. You can't also go like king f4 and sacrifice a queen for the bishop and go the other side because we have two
Even
pawns
if
there.
one of black's pawn fall, I don't think so. White can convert this.
Yeah, we are seeing a perpetual on the board to gain some time first, of course, and then white might think to do something.
Okay, they are doing perpetual.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel yes. This is a
Yes,
draw.
it's a draw. It's a draw. Two times it has been repeated, and now she'll think.
If she plays queen to h4, it's a draw.
Okay, no. Queen d2 has been played.
Queen d2.
But there's no plan.
I mean, these youngsters are like, we have to play till the very
Hmm.
last pawn.
King g8. Black is just provoking
She's
that.
again provoking a
She's
draw.
just provoking a draw, yeah.
I mean, Humpy, with all of her experience, knows that she has built a fortress. She has to do nothing, just king g8, king h7, king g8, king h7, and she'll be fine.
Yeah. Also,
Because
if let's say the bishop is not there, then also it's a draw, right?
I don't think so then.
What can white do? Okay, she
See, then
plays b4 now.
queen to d7 will be strong because rook cannot defend both. I mean, then slowly,
Ah, then the
you
f7,
can
but then the rook will sit on f6 and then we'll see g5 something.
see one of the main thing is your A and B pawn of white
Okay,
are on
you
light
can't play king
squares.
f5 now.
So even bishop can also eye at them. But
Yes.
without a bishop, it's gonna be like really, really difficult.
Can you play king f5, provoke rook e4, king f4, rook e4, queen takes, bishop takes, king takes, and no, you can't go for the
She
pawn
can
endgame.
she can provoke, but
You can't go for the pawn
with
endgame.
all of her experience, will not.
No, no, white. I'm telling white. Like give up the queen for the two pieces. Is the pawn ending winning? If your king is near the b6 pawn. She put her king on h4. Okay, but
King to h4. Now she can play rook to e4 or rook to e6. Both of the
no, not
moves
rook to e4.
are
Rook.
equally
Oh,
fine.
what? Rook to e5, e4. You're giving
e4,
up.
e4,
Yeah, yeah. You're giving up the b6 pawn. Ah, okay. The pawn
but
is hanging.
a4 pawn
Ah,
falls.
sorry. I thought there was a check somehow. No,
There is no check.
there is no check winning the rook.
Okay, she plays rook to e4.
Yeah, queen comes to b5. What next? It's a draw. It's a
It's a
dead draw.
draw. It's
No progress. Queen e6, king g3. Rook e6. What am I telling?
okay, do you think it will help Divya in the later stages? Because Humpy is what, 20 years more experience than her? I don't know.
Hmm. In 10 plus 5.
In time, she is getting old, so Divya will have like much more stamina compared to Humpy.
I don't think so. And she has played classical games. This rapid games, though,
But
they don't
classical, you
even.
have a lot of time to think.
Yeah.
The shorter formats, they tend to prefer the youngsters.
I don't think so. But Humpy is the reigning world rapid champion. What are you saying?
I know that, but out for a change. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Rook check comes. King f4 will be. I don't think. King f4 can't be played because rook check and the pawn loses. King f2. King f2 has been played and they are just wasting time now, I think. What about queen d2? Okay, Saharsh has something in the chat, but I don't know when did he put that in the chat. In what
Queen
position?
2e2,
Queen
Queen
d2
e2
in
कब
some
आया था यार?
position. कब आया था पता नहीं.
Okay, how much time do they have between the matches?
They have very less time. I don't think they have much. Now they are just blitzing the draw. Wow, both the players agreed, I think. Divya is doing this every time. She's giving two draws like in 2 seconds and then she's thinking and then playing queen d2. What is this? What is this? Just take a draw, get ready because you are going to have black pieces next and Humpy is going to push for sure.
I mean, she is hoping maybe if there's 1% chance, because with black pieces, it's really tough to get a
Again, draw
win.
declined. Queen c7 has been played. And we have 7 people watching. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Do like the stream so that more people tune in. Though there are more commentaries, better commentaries, but if you want to see this, it's nice. Okay, queen h2. Wow, you are just leaving the a4 pawn. But yeah.
Why is she doing this?
Okay, bishop check, king g3, and now what? Queen b2? But I don't know.
Why did she play king to g?
g3. Just
I,
putting the king on the dark square. But something like rook g6, bishop f5, or f5 can come. And the g4 pawn might be. No, bishop g5,
bishop to
bishop g6.
g6. I mean, g6 square is
Hmm,
perfect haven for the bishop.
exactly. And the king also for the diagonal.
Yes.
Okay, again, I think now if queen d8 comes, it's a draw. They have to take a draw, man. Check, and I think black will go back to e6, yes. And now queen d8 will come, and it will be handshakes, I think. Please. Yes, queen d8, king h7, queen h4. Twice it has been repeated again. White takes a halt. And
I think it will
okay,
be a draw.
yeah, it's a draw. It's a draw.
It's a draw. Finally,
It's a draw.
finally,
It's a draw.
guys.
It's a draw. We'll see handshakes very soon in the camera itself.
No, 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 no. She's again thinking. Come on.
No, black is thinking, but black has only one move now. I think black has.
Okay. Shake of hands.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
draw.
It's a draw. Handshakes. Nice, nice. The first game ends in a draw. Great, great result for Humpy because she will be having the white pieces next. And even though white had their chances, but the time format, like you had 2 minutes when white got the chance, but black was always pushing in the start. Not pushing, I don't know. Okay, what next? I think there is 10 minutes break or something.
Let's go on a break. Let's come back, or I'll come back
Yes.
after five
Cool,
minutes.
cool, cool. Chat, what is up? Who all are in the chat? 4 people, I see. What is up? I'll just. My headphones is charging, so in a few minutes, we won't hear the echo that you might be hearing. First game is a draw. Let's come back to this screen. Okay, hello. Hello, 5 people are watching in. The first game has ended in a draw, and it's very interesting because Divya took like the last 15 minutes she wasted just to tire her opponent or tire herself, I don't know. But the game has been ended in a draw. Now the white pieces will be Koneru Humpy. The board is being settled right now as I'm able to see. And we'll see another tiebreak of 15 plus 10 on our screen. And then black has to defend. But yeah, white will push. Who do you think will win now? Saharsh, good question. I think this game should also go in a draw. And then in the 10 plus 5, we see some interesting games because I have never seen Humpy push very like openly with the white pieces or the black pieces, but she have been defending, and while defending she gets the advantage and she pushes then. But it would be very nice if she starts with the white pieces, starts pushing instantly, which is not her character. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I am not rooting for anyone right now. I'll be rooting for the 10 plus 5 sections, so a draw in this game I want, which will be interesting. Otherwise we would have a very quick champion here. We want more. We want more of a fight in the tie breaks. Okay, let's.
As we say, dil mange more.
Yeah. Okay, I'll also come in 2 minutes. Till then, let's hear something on the stream.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be #1. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
Hello, welcome everybody, and thanks for staying on the stream. So we have time for the next game to begin. So let's see the previous game. I'll just come here. Yeah. Let's see the previous game till then. What were the mistakes that were in that game? Yeah. So this is the game. Let's analyze it. Where can we analyze this game? Good question. Can we live analyze it? Can we? I'll just refresh. Okay, it was a draw and analysis. Don't we have the game review here, man? Okay, let's self-analyze. So I think the opening was fair enough. I'll just remove these board noises, and yeah, the opening was fair. And Divya went in the opening itself with an isolated pawn, because this opening suggests that. And then the first move, which I did not understand, was knight to a4 here, because this does not do anything but knight c5. The only threat of knight a4 was knight c5, which was never played in the game. And yeah, I think this was something I did not understand much, sorry. Then bishop g5 came, exchanging, and the queen penetrated in. And now this came, rook g3. This rook's story also I did not understand much, because this rook also, like here, I don't know how, but rook f3 and rook g3, these were the moves that were best. Not keeping the queen in the white's territory, attacking here and here. But here the best move was played, I think. Not the best move, but one of the most logical moves were played. Rook f3 was the best move, but d5 was the most logical move to remove this, what do you say, remove this weak pawn from the white's territory. And then we see rook d8, and the entire game was then focused on to the center, attacking this pawn. So rook d8 came, the queen instantly went this side. The idea was to pounce this side as well somewhat, and here already both the players were with 6 minutes on their clock. So here we saw black taking the pawn, and black was a pawn up for a quite some while. Then rook f3, queen came to exchange. So black offered so many queen exchanges in this game. Queen f4, b6 was played. So now you can see as soon as b6 was played, knight c3 was played, because the sole point of knight on a4 was to come here on c5. As soon as b6 was played, that is no longer possible. So knight came back to c3, keeping the attack on the e5 square, the d5 pawn. Knight came here, and rook e1 also I like the move. Queen c6, one thing was just to take away the queen from this, and also to keep the defense on this pawn, because if the queen does not keep the defense, the knight or the bishop might take it. For now you can take it if you want to, but you are giving up 2 pieces for the rook. This was a inaccuracy, and I also did not like this move, because firstly the only thing is that you are giving this pawn to sit on e4. It was on d5 isolated and very weak. Also the pressure might build up here, and also this is always protected by the rook as well, correct? So it's not hanging, but she took here and gave black a nice pawn structure now. And then rook c3 came. Her idea might be to penetrate here to c7 because the queen is there. So we saw queen d6, queen exchange on the board. Humpy is fond of exchanging the queens, going to the endgame and then grinding the endgame, especially the rook endings, as we have seen in this tournament. Queen g4 was played, and this was the inaccuracy played, but both the players had 1 minute on their clock. So Humpy was not able to find the winning continuation, which was very tough, but she found it later on. The best move was to play queen f6, and the second best move was to play h5. The queen f6, I think, is the move limiting white's queen, and then starting with rook d2, h5, h4, and just attacking here. Also this rook might be stuck up because this will hang, this will hang. Therefore queen f6 was the best move, but we see queen d7 played. Again queen exchange. No, white rejected the exchange and came to g3. Queen d6 again. So we always see this with Divya. She always repeats the moves 2 times, gives hopes to your opponent, gets some time, and then change it. Always she changes it. But here we see black change it. Okay, my bad. Here Humpy changed the move order and played the best move. Not the best move, queen f6 was best as we saw, but h5 was a very nice move. And here we see queen g5, and I think again, okay, no, Humpy did not do this. She came to e8 with her rook. Rook c1. Here also I was thinking rook d1 was a very easy move to find, because you are attacking here with the queens as well, and queen might have to play the only move, that is queen f6, and then you give up a bad structure to black. You can take, or black might start taking here first. Let's say here this and this position, and I think this is also a draw, because you give black bad structure, but you are not able to recover the pawn that you had given in the middle game. So rook d1 could have been played, but that also goes to a draw. So rook c1 was played, but this is worse than getting a draw, because black is like -1 now. Here rook e5 was played, the queen was attacked, and again here queen g3, the best move, was played, pinning the rook. And it's not a very good pin, because white was always not up for exchanging the queens, but she played queen g3. Again queen trade is offered, and now here finally we see a brilliant move here, because rook d1 was played the only move. This was one of the only moves, because this is hanging. She could have played something like queen b8, but that loses instantly. Why? Because we can take. Okay, we take, and this is hanging. Wow, this is hanging. So impressive. So Humpy saw that, and also she can't take here. She can't exchange, because this is going with a check, and then you take this. So Humpy had to give her queen up for 2 pieces. And now, even though you see white is winning, because white is not winning, but she has winning chances because of this rook. If you give up this rook, which happened in the game, only a queen can't defend against two pieces and it would create a fortress. So rook d7 was played, rook e d7, and now here white is plus 1.7 because the only best move was queen to b8. Queen b8, let's say this comes, and now you take this pawn is hanging, and then you have these passers. So here white was completely winning. And how did she miss this? Because this, let's say here king f7, king f7 comes, then rook c8, and this wins because we are penetrating inside. Our queen can also come from this side, and it might be a mate very soon. So this was missed by Divya. Let's see how much time she had. She had 1 minute, and how she thought for 2 seconds. Rook c8 was an impulsive decision that she took here. By the way, we see on the screen Divya has already entered. Okay, hi, we have someone in the chat who is watching right now. I root for Divya. Game is about to start. Yes, Saharsh, it is going to start. Divya with her banana there, as always. And in the interview yesterday, she said it is only to eat, but she never eats it. So let's see if today is the day, if that makes a difference. But let's finish this. Here, rook c8 was an impulsive decision played by Divya because she had time on her clock. And queen b8, this idea of putting your queen on the rook is very, very simple, and it happens in like most of the games, but I don't know how she missed it. Rook c8 given a check, and now she exchanged the rooks, and this I did not like because you could see how the game continued. It was a fortress. The queen alone cannot do anything. You don't have passers, you have nothing. The queen alone can't do anything. You had to keep the rook. And now she wasted some time doing something or the other, but this was a fortress. Now the queen can't do nothing. The pawns are defended by the rook, f7 is defended by the bishop, this diagonal is defended by the bishop, king has these two squares, it can rotate there, and white can't do anything. At the most, white can exchange one pawn, which she did later on. But then what? After exchanging that pawn, you have nothing to do. So after like plenty of moves, so many moves white played, and we saw a draw. Yeah, so I think white was just gaining energy for the next game, having more time in between. She played these moves, like I think near to how many moves? Here nearly 50 moves. They just they just wasted 50 moves, though it was a draw, but okay. This was the game. I think we'll go back to here, this game. Yeah, so the board is set up and we have Divya on the board. We are waiting for Koneru Humpy to join in, and I'll just come in a sec. Okay, guys, the game is happening in some time, but we see someone from our chess club who has just finished a tournament, and this is his score. Literally,
Hey,
this
I'm
is
back in stream,
his
guys.
score 7 out of 9. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I was just showing the stream that Harinanda scored 7 out of 9 and like 6 wins in a row after 2 bad losses. and he has gained 51 points with a performance rating of 1830 FIDE. Damn.
Damn. Where did he play? Was it a closed tournament or?
It was Vimana City's prospective something something. I think it was open because we have an open field with all players. Here I see, I don't know. I think it will be an open tournament only. And he's giving a treat. Let's go. We are getting a treat. Nice. Okay, by the
Let's
way,
go,
both
guys.
the players are on the screen. Nice, nice, nice. Good.
Yes.
Great.
Okay, people in the stream, we are spamming goat in our college WhatsApp groups.
Yeah, damn. Okay, so game is going to start very soon. It's going to start. Oh shit. आपकी आवाज स्ट्रीम में नहीं जा रही थी. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Rakshit Bhaiya's voice was not going in the stream itself.
कोई बात नहीं.
Okay, wait, मैं मेरा headphones पहन लेता हूँ तो echo भी नहीं होगा. Hello, हो गया. We were just talking about Harinanda and his ask his consent or he might actually sue you, lol. Okay, I didn't show him. I just showed his results. Okay, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool.
You are audible.
Nice. Okay, game is going to
Am
start.
I
very
audible
soon.
is the question.
Yes. You are also very clearly audible on my stream.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, everybody joining the stream, do like the stream. We might have a very tough match incoming. Yeah. Oh,
I have set up the board also.
yeah.
So, who are you rooting for?
I am rooting for white as usual. I like players playing with the white pieces and crushing their opponent. I don't know why. I don't like black pieces, man. Because white goes for the attack. White starts the attack, and I like attack.
That was
Now,
very racist. हम इसका clip काट के out of context
I
में
don't know
डालेंगे.
because now what will happen, I'll tell you. Koneru Humpy won't go for the attack. And I don't know how Divya will start h4 h5 or some h5 h4, and then Humpy will defend, and then they'll get a bad position. Both the players will start blundering, and then we'll see a draw.
Oh
Because
my god. Last game was similar to
last game was
Humpy.
also a similar perpetual, and the classical games were also same. Both are blundering, and at the last we see perpetuals. Same games are happening.
If Divya wins, she gets the honorary GM norm, right? GM
Yes.
title.
The GM title, direct title. Without any norms, without reaching 2500, she gets the title.
So that will be a big thing for her.
Yes. Yes, that might be a good thing.
Guys who
Though,
have not checked out Karan's that video, it's also available on YouTube as well
yes,
as on Instagram. So please check that out too.
yes. Sure. Also, I have a video on direct titles. How can you achieve that? But practically, we can see that defeating someone, players, and winning a grand tournament gives you a direct title. But you have to play a certain number of grandmasters in the tournament for getting the direct title as well.
I mean,
Though I don't
that
think any player is playing for the title right now. They just want to win the World Cup. For sure.
मुझे तो रेटिंग खोलनी थी भाई. मेरी तो रेटिंग नहीं खोली थी.
Oh my god.
It somehow happens कि I played like one rated tournaments when I was like really young. And
Hmm.
after that, कोई chance ही नहीं. Oh my god,
Okay, game has
ऐसा क्या?
started. We see d4, d5, c4, e6 on the board. Okay, they are just blitzing the opening for now. And yeah,
Okay. Catalan
dc4.
it is, right?
Yes, Catalan, closed Catalan. I don't know what, but Chesscom is best. They show the opening name there.
Catalan is a
Because I don't play
very
d4. So I
Vidit
don't know.
loves Catalan.
Oh, damn.
As a 1d4 player before coming to London, I have tried Catalan, but it's
Okay, so how do
extremely
you regain
failure.
the c4 pawn? With the queen?
You try to let it be there,
Okay.
like white. is like, okay, I don't have a pawn, but I'm like
Hmm.
2 moves ahead of you in the.
Correct.
So what generally white does is bishop to d2, and oh, they
Okay,
played it.
bishop d2
Then
has been played.
takes and they put pressure on the c4
Ah,
pawn. Like
takes
many a
here.
times, many a times, black just gives up the b4 bishop.
But you give up the bishop right away. You are saying that.
Yes,
What? I don't think so. That might be a good move because the rook is opening, right? And the pawns can be defended. I don't
the
know.
pawn is the pawn can be defended, but the knight jumps into the center and bishop discovers the rook
Hmm.
on the long diagonal.
Okay, what if we see queen c2 attacking the c4 pawn and b5? No, b5 can't be played, of course, sorry, because the bishop is on g2. So I think queen c2 and taking the c4 pawn might happen in the future, not right now.
What generally happens is black just don't care about the pawn,
Okay,
and white takes about 2 moves to capture it, and black catches on the
correct.
opening.
On the development, yeah.
It's because the Catalan is a very very solid opening. It's like London,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like London. Like none of the players can make a lot of progress. It's gonna be slow.
Hmm.
It's gonna be extremely good match. A good
Yeah.
London, a good Catalan.
But why is Humpy thinking now? Is the question.
Because a5 is not
Okay, yeah.
a
Queen
very
c2
common
has been
move.
played. Queen c2 has been played.
And
Because a5 was the best move there, I think, by the engine.
yes, a5 is the best move. Okay, generally what happens is this was a theory which I learned like 6 7 years ago from the books.
Oh.
Remember time like that time when engines were not that popular.
Hmm.
Okay, generally the idea is that the black bishop takes white black bishop.
Hmm. Black bishop, yeah.
Yes, and it was not racist dark
Okay.
squared.
Yeah, so bishop takes d2 has been played, and I
Now
think knight takes, knight takes.
knight takes d2 will
But why
happen,
is she
and
thinking for this move, man?
I have no clue.
But queen takes d2 is the best, but she played knight
Yeah,
takes and b5.
b5.
b5 has been played with the bishop on g2.
Yeah, it's fine. The
Wow.
knight comes in the center, and rook just moves out of the way. It's
Okay,
it's
so
not
for
very.
now, black is a pawn up.
Yes, for now, but
But how will you regain the pawn? Which pawn will you regain is the question.
see, there is
Because,
enough compensation for white. His
hmm,
pieces are well coordinated. The knight is jumping to the center. White can castle.
hmm,
So, and you know, white's bishop, black's bishop is not in a very comfortable space. The knight is yet to come. The castling is yet to happen. Oh my god,
what
a4.
happened?
That's new. That's new.
a4 has
Something.
been played. Oh, wow.
Yes,
a4 and instantly c6. So I think black is in her book, in her preparation.
yes. That's
Wow.
still theory
Yeah,
because
because she has like 16 minutes. Still theory, still theory. By the way, we have Anshul in the chat. Hello, hello. Arko Bhaiya, wow, GM Rakshit. Hello, welcome to the chat. Don't forget to like the stream because Rakshit Bhaiya wants to open his rating before becoming a GM. So yeah,
oh my god.
we are seeing a direct title there also. No rating, but we'll get a GM title directly. Arko Bhaiya goat, says Saharsh. Okay, the c6, and do we have any moves? I'll just refresh here because I've made a lot of moves in my board. Yeah, c6, and now white is thinking.
What is thinking? She's out of her prep. I'm pretty sure a4 is not a good move.
Yeah, and now white, the best move is long castle. No, I would never play long castle because black is lashing on the queen side with the pawns. And you're saying here long castle. What?
Long castle isn't half bad actually because
Oh no, it was
you can
short
actually
castle.
stop.
No, the best move was short castle. My bad, not long castle.
No, long
Of
castle
course, long
is.
castle is not bad, not good, yeah.
I mean,
Knight d5 directly. Knight d5, knight b4. Black is winning. Okay, short castle is the best move. And also something like after c6, we can.
Oh my god.
What can we do?
Divya is drinking water. That's a classic Pragnananda move.
But on the ninth move itself, because she is in a prep, White has been thinking since 4 minutes
It's
from the
five
start of the
minutes.
game.
It's nearly 5 minutes now, and
Yeah,
Humpy is still thinking.
yeah. Humby's eyes, they're open. Yeah, I was thinking she
Okay,
was
she
meant to
played
answer.
B3 instantly.
B3. Oh, nice.
Yes.
B3.
Now it's simple. C cross B3,
Okay,
and
B3 is played.
Divya is good.
And C cross
Divya
B3.
is good.
And what? Knight takes or queen takes? Knight takes.
Knight takes.
Knight takes, and you can put your rook to d1 as well if you want to. But on a file also it's good.
Okay, now I think about it. Humpy's position is not half bad because
Hmm.
even though the engine says that Divya is slightly better, but her pieces are not very active.
Yeah.
And if Humpy gains the B file, I don't think so.
I think positionally white is doing well, but just that she is a pawn down is giving black a slight advantage. Like minus point 0.2, which is nothing.
Okay,
Black castles. Black castles.
it's black castles.
Oh, just for Bhaiya in the chat, there is Vishy commentating in one stream, and here we have Rakshit. Nice.
It's fine, no, just you still love me enough to come watch me, you know?
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay, now what?
Shout out
Is
to
White
Ojas, so he's
thinking?
our captain.
Yes. BPHC chess team captain. We see castles by White and bishop a6.
Bishop to
Okay.
A6.
So White has to do something because Black is starting to complete her development. And then I think bishop a6, b4 might be played in the future. Black can play it.
See, it's always the idea to open up the long diagonal, the
Hmm.
H1A diagonal. So
Correct, this
knight to
diagonal.
E5 is a very, very good move. I mean, it's a very good move anytime, honestly.
Yeah, because knight e5 there is a lot of pressure on c6 and it can't be well defended. And you have to like you have to do something like b takes a4, rook takes, and then put your bishop on b4 or something like that, and then bring another defender to it because there are three attackers on c6 right now.
It's gonna be really difficult to develop from here.
Yeah. Okay, so again we see Humpy thinking down to 9 minutes, whereas Divya is having 16 minutes on
That's
her
a lot of
clock.
time advantage, honestly.
Yeah. But while the castle move was played after thinking for 27 seconds, so I think both the players now are out of their prep, or she was thinking or recalling her prep while castle.
I feel Divya is still in her prep.
Yeah, could be because bishop a6 was played instantly.
Bishop a6 was played instantly. It was, but Bishop a6 was not very intuitive, honestly.
Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, so we have specs on. My bad.
Yes, I do. क्या करूं यार, बुढ़ा हो रहा हूँ.
Saharsh says something. Of course, what is that, bro? We are just comparing him.
Oh
Saharsh
my
is like
god.
he's of course out of Vishy Anand's league. Of course.
Oh
Okay, we
my.
see we see this. B takes first. Oh wait, no, we see knight c5, and here
See,
b4 was the best move, or knight bd7, or knight d5, but
why
b
did
takes
she
a4
take it?
was played, and that also
Why?
in 1 second. What?
I
That
mean,
might be a sideline she might have prepared.
no, b4 is very intuitive. I mean, why would you break your pawn structure? Like, you have a well settled pawn at b4, it's
Yeah.
supported, it's a passer.
White has a pawn island, whereas black has three pawn islands now.
I mean, maybe it's a prep. There's
I
a very,
think
very good
yeah,
chance.
it's a prep. She might know that b4 was the best move, but she took here, playing the sideline. Okay, knight takes on
Now,
a6,
will she take from the knight or
and rook
rook? I
takes. That
feel she
also, yeah, rook takes. Rook takes. Good, because the knight is defending the c6 pawn. Now the rook also defends it. I think she wants to be a pawn up. She just wants to be a pawn up, so she's defending everything.
that's a very greedy weedy moment, honestly.
Yeah, I think now rook takes a4, or go
Yeah,
for, or you can just neglect
queen
the
takes
a4
a4.
pawn. No, just
Queen
neglect
takes
the
a4.
a4 pawn and bring the other rook to c1 and take the c6 pawn after playing knight e5.
I mean, queen takes a4, gets a pawn immediately, and rook to c1 after that,
Because I was
pressuring there.
telling rook c1, take the c6 pawn by playing knight e5, but the
Yeah, but
d4 pawn is also hanging.
if you
Because
take
c6 is more important, I think. No, both are bad.
both are now bad
Yeah,
pawns. Like,
correct, correct.
both are like really really weak.
Okay, rook takes a4 again. We see knight d7 played like in 20 seconds. And Humpy is down to her 7 minutes, whereas Divya hasn't come down since her initial time control. It's been 15 moves. Okay,
Now
8
what?
people watching in. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. What do you think? Who is going to take the upper hand in this game?
I feel it's gonna be another draw.
I also feel that. Okay, rook fa1.
Yes.
Okay, so now the a5 pawn is being targeted. The queen is though defending it. And now, what can black play? Can black move the queen somehow and bring the other rook to the play? Like the b8, b file is open. You can also put it on a8 or
Queen to
c8.
b6, queen to b6, queen to
Queen
b6, and
b6.
after that you can swing the rook to the other side.
Yeah, but we have to be aware about the tactics as well. Yeah,
There,
queen b6
there
is,
can be back rank issues
because rook
sometimes.
b1 will come instantly after queen b6.
Rook b1, then
Queen
I'll.
c7, rook b1, queen c7, and now what?
Okay, first I bring my queen there, then I bring my queen there.
I
That
always
feels
want to
like
play knight
this.
e5, but you're not able to after queen c7.
Now knight e5 is not a very lucrative move, honestly, because the bishop is
Hmm.
only eyeing a pawn, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If the knight comes on e5 without getting traded and attacking the c6 pawn, then that would be nice. Okay,
yes.
black is thinking now, finally. Finally, after rook f a1, black is thinking.
Finally, she has taken more than 10 seconds, I guess, in a move.
Yeah, she's thinking now. She's down to 14 minutes, so she has thought for a while now, 1 minute at least. Okay, black's idea, queen b6, queen c7, I think, or h5, h4. No, h5, h4 is not coming. Or can you play? No, I was telling knight b6, but the c6 pawn hangs, right?
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, yes, yes.
So you can't play knight b6 right away. Can you play c5, removing the weak c pawn? c5, pawn takes, and then queen c7, and then the pawn is hanging.
Can we play knight to d5?
Knight d5 right now.
Yes, I mean,
Yeah, knight d5 e4. Knight b4 can't be played
knight e7.
because this is going. And knight e7. Oh man. Okay. Isn't black going passive now? White has the center after e4.
Uh,
Is there any move played? Nope. Knight e7 defends the c6 pawn, yeah. And then other knight or the queen can come in. But the rook on f8 is doing nothing. That also has to be brought into the play.
my idea was key your now d4 pawn is kind of weak because d5 square is well supported.
Yeah.
But no, the
I
knight
don't think
and
d4
the
is weak
rook.
because you can
Yes.
simply play e3 or anything to defend it. Weaknesses right now are only on the black's camp. White is going very well positionally, at
That's why I
least.
love Catalan. It's a very, very solid opening.
Hmm.
Nobody will have, clear edges.
Correct, correct.
See, because even if the a5 pawn falls, it's roundabout equal.
Hmm. And to defend a5, you have to take out your queen and bring the rook to a8, the other rook.
Yes.
And then I think white will start pressurizing the c6 pawn. Hmm. Okay, so we have black thinking for a while now. The best move is h6 or g6. Wow. Why? Let's say h6. How do you attack a5? Queen c3 or queen d2? Queen d2,
No, for
but
me,
not
the
queen
engine
d2.
is showing,
Queen b6, yeah?
yes, it's showing queen
Hmm.
b6.
The other moves are h6 and g6, I think. Okay, something is played, I think. Queen b6 has been played, yeah. After 4 minutes and 25 seconds, queen b6. But I think rook b1 will come. And then queen c7 or queen c7, yeah. I think queen c7 is good. And then, surprisingly, the best move is knight e1. Wow. I think the only
Maybe.
point of knight e1 is to open up the bishop and bring the knight from d3, controlling these squares.
Okay. Knight to d2 played. She wants
Knight d2
to.
played, yeah. Now Humpy's playing fast, a bit fast. She has to play because she can't go very low on time right
But
away.
now we can swing the rook
Hmm,
either
the
to the
other
b
rook,
file
yeah.
or maybe I would swing it to the a file and
The threat
then the
right now
queen.
is knight c4 by white, right? Rook
Yes, but
f8, yeah, it's played. It's played. Now what about knight c4?
we
Currently
can
played.
just move the queen.
Oh no, pawn
One of the
is
pawn falls.
pawn falls because the rook is attacking it. So can you start with e3, play e3 and then go with knight c4? I think that can be played.
e3, then
E3 solidify the center and then start attacking black's pieces so that nothing
e3.
hangs.
If e3 is played, I think black will just move away from the attack.
E3,
Maybe queen c7 or something.
E3 and queen c7. But it is not attack right away. Do you want to move it right away? Or
We
these
can
knights?
because
Ah, you can also do knight d5 and knight f6, the knight df6, and put the knights in the center. Because of course after knight d5 you are not going to take the knight with the bishop. So the knight will be. But wait, knight d5, e4, knight b4. Hmm. And then I think c5 might come.
it's a really, really interesting position. And
Hmm.
Humpy is down to 5 minutes. She's down to
Yeah.
close to 5 minutes. Oh my god.
She's thinking here after rook f8. What to do? What can she do?
Can she, I feel it's tough. It's tough to play this
She has
position as
many
5 minutes.
moves, but white can play anything. I think rook b1, e3, e4, knight can't be played here. Okay. What else? Let's say we play a random move like h4. What is black going to do? Then also it's a draw. A draw is if you play randomly h4, then also like the only
No,
thing
but
black can do knight
knight
d5.
centralizes. The knight
Yeah,
centralizes.
knight. So I think to stop knight d5, you have to play e4 right now.
Okay, e3 played. Now
Okay,
knight to
e3 is
d5.
played. Nice, nice. e3, knight d5 instantly in 1 second. Wow.
I mean, e3 was the best move, and it was
Hmm.
intuitive, honestly, because she wants
Yeah.
to jump to the center,
Yeah. She
not to
wants.
the center, but to c4 square.
Yeah. The knight is coming to c4, but
Yes.
the black's knight is also coming to b4, and you are not going to. You can't. Like you can't prevent black from coming in. Also, the knight on b4 is defending the c6 pawn as well very nicely if it sits there. Okay, so again we see white thinking. We are down to 3 minutes. Wow. 3 minutes and 30 seconds with white.
See, also one of the idea of knight to d5 is to block this bishop honestly,
Correct, correct, correct.
because this is a very very strong bishop honestly. Like
Yeah, and you can solidify by knight df6. But you have to be careful about e4 always.
e4,
Knight b4.
knight b4,
Yes.
yes. We can just enter the position.
Hmm. So there's no certain threat here from either sides, I feel.
I mean, position is more or less drawish because
Yeah, it's
even
locked, I think.
hmm, if I plays e4 and I play knight to f6, we can even play knight to f6 honestly. Like there's nothing. We can just like waste
Knight to
a move.
e4 and go behind.
Yeah,
Knight
we
b4, no?
no, I'm telling you,
Ah, okay.
we have a lot of time in this position. Like
Hmm.
I can just do this and nothing is happening. Knight
Correct.
to
Knight
c4 is
c4.
played. Knight to
And now
c4 is
queen
played.
c7. Or, yeah, queen c7, I think. Because it has to be defending the a5 pawn also, right? Because now there are three attackers, there are two rooks and the knight, and we have three defenders. If the queen moves away from this diagonal, the pawn will be lost. So
You have to
queen
stay on this
c7
style.
or queen d8. I think these two moves has to be played.
Okay, queen to a7 makes no sense objectively.
Queen to a7? Okay, nah, I don't think. No, no, no. I think queen c7 will be played. Because queen d8 also, why? Why put your queen on the last rank? Unless you want to switch it to the other side in the future. Okay, yeah,
I mean,
queen c7, queen
queen
c7
d8 feels
played.
better honestly to me because
Queen b8, d8,
d8, d8,
d8.
because why to get in the pin?
Which pin?
I mean, there'll be tension on this c file because
Hmm,
there's a queen at c2, there'll be a queen at c7, so there'll be some
hmm,
tension. You'll be always scared to move this span. There can be tactics, so queen to d8 feels tad bit better.
But queen c6 and we see queen d2. So white wants to grab this pawn and black cannot defend it now and it is going. Only counter
According to the
attack
engine,
is c5.
according to the engine, queen to d8 or queen to c7 is 0.00.
Right now?
Yeah, right now it's completely
No, but queen
equal
c7
according to
has been played, right? Queen c7 played and queen d2.
yeah. Even now, it for me is showing completely drawn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now what do you think about c5? Because pawn takes and the knight is coming in.
c5.
c5, can we take the a4 pawn? No. Knight takes a4, then c4. What? Ah,
What-
because c3 is coming, the knight is defending it. And if this takes, then these pawns are very strong.
Okay, Devya played knight 5 to b6.
Oh, wow.
She goes back,
She goes back. But what
and
if now knight takes knight can also come or knight takes pawn can also come, I think. No, wait, knight takes pawn can
knight
come?
takes
No.
pawn is
No, no,
no, no,
no.
no.
Rook is
You
attacked,
are
correct.
losing. You are losing.
Ah, so you can move the rook, but no, just exchange the knights.
Yes, exchange the
You
knights
can't move
and
the rook also because the knight will be hanging.
hmm.
Hmm. Knight takes b6 played, queen takes b6, and now queen c3. Queen c3 has been played, and black has successfully defended this pawn for now. But now c6 pawn, there is pressure on it, and there are two attackers again, and knight f6. Okay, knight f6 just to sit on d5 again. Wow. And what is the time situation? We have 2 minutes for white and
and
9 minutes,
close to
more
10
than nine.
minutes.
Yeah, close to 10 with black.
So Humpy must be feeling heat really, really now.
Yeah, and it is her time that is running right now.
She's under 2 minutes.
What do you think? Are we seeing a decisive result in this game?
I think Humpy with her result and her experience will
Should
hold
draw.
this.
Should
Yes.
hold it. But white can't push here. I don't think white can push.
See, none of the parties can push honestly because
Hmm.
black has enough weaknesses and
True, true,
white
true.
does not have enough opportunities.
Hmm.
I mean, just like the last match, we're in a deadlock again.
Correct. Now, can we put pressure on the c6 pawn? But I think rook c1, if it comes, it's on the board. Rook c1, then rook c8. Just defending it, and you just swap the
Rook
rooks from
c8
a to
or again, knight to d5.
knight d5. Yeah, exactly. Knight d5. My bad. Best. And if the
I mean,
bishop takes, just take with the c pawn. Bishop won't
d5
take.
is a very beautiful square here.
Hmm. Correct. Knight d5 has been played.
He plays knight to d5,
Yes.
and
And she's keeping the pressure on the clock.
yes, she's down to less than a minute and a half.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, now what? Oh, bishop took it. Bishop took it. Wow, why did she take it? Okay, she took with the e pawn. Yeah,
Okay, now
that is also good.
now black is a little
No,
bit better, or it's still a draw.
it's just the 1 point advantage. And if positionally she could break in, then she might have a good advantage. Because I don't think now white can regain the pawn very well.
Okay, my stockfish shows 0.00 for everything at this
Yeah,
point. What's your depth? I'm playing at 44 depth, so
yeah, same, 46.
damn, it's all zeros.
Okay, rook c a1. Rook c a1, and now will we see pawn pushing on the king side? Is the question.
I don't think so because both of them will be equally skeptical to weaken their kings.
But how can you attack the king? Even if it's weak, all the pieces are this side. You
I
can't
mean,
switch your rook that side anyhow.
it's a matter of time.
Hmm.
Black can just sacrifice a pawn and the queen will be there and all of that. I'm,
Hmm.
I'm, I'm not seeing pushes on the king side, honestly. But what else then?
What else exactly? Because everything is tied up defending the a5 and c6 pawn. Can we somehow bring our rook to b somewhere in on b4 somewhere and like exchange and then start pushing? Let's
I
see.
don't know.
If can we play queen c7, rook b8? No, rook b8 can't be played. So let's say
Yes.
okay, so we can't move the rooks only, bruh.
See, the thing is, as soon as one of the white's major pieces moves, black's
Hmm.
one of the major pieces will move away from the A or C pawn.
Hmm.
That's that. Basically, if you attack C pawn, I'll defend my C pawn. If you
Correct.
cannot defend both the pawns together with all the three pieces. So
Yeah. Okay. So we see h6, king g2,
6 in G2.
and queen b5. Okay. Queen b5, and how do we progress? h3. Okay. Both are just playing like decent moves on the king side, but then what? Time is also, I think, 1 minute 30 seconds is enough to
It's
just
enough,
play.
honestly. In
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
position, it's enough because I don't think so. There'll be many tactics now. It's all
Hmm.
plain and simple.
You can't move any pieces. That's the problem. You can't exchange also.
Okay, Anshul in the chat says Rakshit Bhaiya OP. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bro, रक्षित भैया के सिवा मैं भी हूँ. Everyone are coming and रक्षित भैया OP, रक्षित भैया OP. Bro, okay. We have 12 people watching in. Hello. Do like the stream. And yeah, we are seeing a dead draw position again. And I think Divya will for sure play another 50 moves before accepting a draw, but okay. We'll see a draw.
That's very
Rook
youngsters
ab1.
of them. Honestly, youngsters are playing.
Rook ab1, but oh wait, white can switch the rooks, of course. But then the black rook will come to c8. But white rook can come to b1, right?
See,
b2.
as soon as white moves one of its major piece, so
Hmm.
will black because
Yeah. What if now black skips its move and white plays rook b2, then queen c7, and then white, how can it come? Queen c5? I don't know. And okay, can white double up on the b file? But the black pawn will start pushing then.
see, a4 pawn is a blockade.
Correct. a5. Okay, yeah, rook queen c7. And now what? Now what will white play?
Hmm.
What is white going to play here? Queen
They cannot
c5
offer draw for. Okay,
before
queen to
40 moves.
c5.
Is it? Is it they can't
I
offer
don't.
a draw?
I'm asking you.
I don't think so. In the classical, it was like that, I guess. It might be. Okay,
I mean, it's a
queen.
standard practice.
Queen
Queen to
exchange offered
c5.
by Divya. Wow. Damn.
a7.
We see queen a7.
I
And
feel she'll
now,
take it. I feel
no,
Humpy can take it and
she shouldn't
GG's.
take
We can
it.
go home peacefully.
No, she
She
shouldn't
does
take
not.
it,
She
na?
does not.
Because then the rook can come. The king can come and the rooks. Queen should be on the board to keep the blockade, I feel. Because
See,
queens cover a lot of
a4
square.
rook cannot be moved. That's the dilemma.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, queen c3, queen b6, and rook b2 has been played. And I think we'll see again queen c7 or something. Queen d8. Okay. Yeah, c6 pawn is well defended. So queen d8 can be played. And now
I think Divya wants
h5
to
h2. Oh
win
yes,
the.
h5 h5 is played on the game and she wants to start the counter attack on the king side. Wow. And if you see the accuracy, white has played with 98.5 accuracy and black has played with 99 accuracy. Wow. Oh my
I
god.
mean, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? It's still a dead draw.
Yeah. So when Divya started with h5, instantly h4 we see on the board, g6 and rook a1. So on the king side also you can't do much. Can you play g5?
No,
No.
if I were black, never.
I could have thought about it. Okay, queen came to b6. I think again rook a2
I
or
mean,
something like that.
according to Stockfish, if you play g5, it's still a dead draw.
Wow. Some try, but white will take it, na g5, of course.
It'll take it. That takes queen takes. After that, I mean,
Okay, king came back to g1. Hmm. Okay, now what are we seeing? What can black do? King g. Okay, now both are. Humpy is set now. She's going to move her king up and down, and she's going to ask Divya, "What do you want to do?" So king g2 on the board.
king g7, king g2,
Queen
queen
d8
d8.
again. Okay, I think she'll play g5. She'll play g5 just for the sake.
She can do it.
Queen c5.
g5 takes. But problem with that is the a pawn falls then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. You can't move the queen from this diagonal as well. Let's
I
a
mean, even
pawn
after the
falls.
a pawn falls, you can exchange everything.
Everything and then play h4. Oh, sorry, not this. Play h4. But then queen c7
Yes.
defends it and also attacks the c6
So
weakness.
after exchanging everything,
It's a draw. Okay,
I
what
mean, yeah.
happened in the game? Rook 8 a7. Rook 8 a7. Um,
What is Divya trying to cook, honestly?
Somehow switch the pieces to the king side, but and give up the a4 pawn, a5 pawn. Rook 1 a2. Okay, Humpy is just copying at this point. She can't do much. She can't do much. She also knows black can't do much. So,
Just, hmm.
okay, now what was the plan with Rook a7?
See, that's a neat plan. That's a neat thing. There is no plan.
Can we push f6 and then play g5? Because she put her rook on a7 so that the 7th rank has no threats,
But the
and then
problem will be
push f7.
her king will be very, very weak.
But there's no attack, that's the point. The rooks can't move.
But the king can enter sometime and there can be perpetual
Okay,
threats.
rook a8, rook a1, repeated, and then queen c7. Nice. Nice. So we are seeing another draw. Queen c7, and now
Yes.
white is thinking. White is thinking. White can do any move. Every move is a draw. Every single move is a draw. Because
Are
there's
you
no
sure about
progress.
that?
Yeah, what? What can white do?
Queen cross d5.
Of course. Okay, yeah. That's why that's why we have 10 views here and Vishy Anand commentating there. Okay, c4, e4 is a mistake. White has done a
What?
mistake. Why did
Why?
she go for
Why
the
did she
center?
go for a break?
Why?
See,
It's 40 seconds when she played this. Just take a draw. Just take a simple draw. Why? And Humpy is pushing. What?
I mean,
Humpy,
maybe Divya
why?
got too comfortable and Humpy wants to throw her off.
Yeah, but now just take it, and then now you can switch your rooks to the center, take the central pawn somehow. And this was a what? What? Black is minus 2.5.
Why did she
What?
do that? Oh my
Queen
god.
e5 and you're winning
He's not-
another pawn. Queen e5, you're winning another pawn. No
Yes.
way. Yeah, Queen e5 played instantly. Are we seeing a decisive result? And Rook d1 played instantly. And just play Rook d8
But
because the pawn is
yes,
not hanging.
rook d8, the pawn will fall.
Yeah, Rook d8 you can't take because your rook pawn is pinned to the rook.
And she cannot move the a4 pawn, a4 rook because the pawn will start moving.
Yeah, I'm just seeing the video feed. We have no reaction from Humpy.
Oh my god. Did she miscalculate something?
But why it was
Vishy is
not.
shocked. Vishy is shocked. I can see Vishy shocked.
Yeah, it was not necessary at all. Oh my god.
I think it's gonna be over. It's done. It's just it.
Rook. Okay, she took here, and we have another draw position. Let's go. What the heck? Divya, bro. She wants to play another tiebreak. Why? Why did she take?
I
What the
have
heck?
no clue. She had time. She could think. Rook to
Rook d8
e8 was
or rook e8. She's
not a very
getting
tough move.
exactly. She's right now also 2 points up, but white got the activity, and soon white will play the move rook, or she can take like on e4 or rook e5 and e4. And then again, black will be a pawn up, but the pawn is on a5. That pawn is not doing anything. Now queen cross a4. Yeah, rook e5 is also good. What the heck? Why?
Okay, this one falls now.
What was this? What was
Oh
this?
my!
This was
I,
easy.
that's some Jay Shah level of script writing at this point.
Oh my god, yeah, exactly. She had time, like 5 minutes.
Oh my! How did she miss that?
No idea, no idea how. And why did she play so fast? She thought for 45 seconds, but
Maybe sometimes what happens when your opponent is low on time, you want to
ah,
put pressure just on time. You
but you
you
know that there's a break in the position. That's the moment you want to think, because before that, okay, you just play random moves, but there was a break, so you have to think like at least 2 minutes if you have 6 minutes and your opponent has like 30 seconds.
Okay, this is a draw because queen takes, rook takes, a pawn can't move,
Huh.
black can it's completely symmetrical.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Who are you
Probably
guys
Karan can hold
supporting?
from here. Karan can hold from here. I believe in you, Karan.
Yeah, because black can't do anything. The only thing that black can do is bring the king. But white won't allow the king to come in by cutting it off. And white always keeps its rook on e5 so that the pawn on a5 is attacked. So the other rook can also not come. Oh man. For the first
This
time, I think
was
this was scripted.
yeah, this was scripted.
Why the heck? This rook d8 was easy to find.
No, it's a draw. I feel they should shake hands, go home, have some ice cream.
No, they can't go home. They have to play another match. Another. The first game was okay. There were no decisive blunders, though there were some, but they had 30 seconds. But this, though,
This was a blunder by both of them.
yeah. Humpy,
And
it's
it was
understandable. She wanted to push somehow, but why did opponent did not think? Okay, rook f6 and yeah, rook sits on e5 now. Okay, bruh. This is going to a rook ending. She will take. Rook takes f5, g takes f5. And then black will try to bring its king, but it's a draw. It's a draw. 3 versus 3 is a draw, right? One side
any,
upon.
anything is a draw. She can
Anything is
just
a draw.
take, win the pawn structure,
Hmm.
try to push. Nothing will happen here. And why is not Humpy taking the rook?
Oof. Yeah, Humpy waited a long time. Like, now I think king can come in. King f3, king g7, king f5, f4, king f6. We'll see the kings come face to face, and then again there is no progress. The rook can sit on a1, the pawn will push to a2, and then it won't be
Are you
able to
sure
claim.
the link is working? Let
No,
me
that's
check
that's the
your
other
YouTube
link.
link.
Oh, YouTube link is not working, क्या?
Once check now.
किधर group पे?
Okay, it is working. It's working. It's working fine.
Cool, cool, cool. And as soon as we saw that blunder incoming, coming from 99 accuracy, both the players fell to 95. Though, though. Okay, now what? King goes inside, king to e5. There might be a single check rook e8, but then what? The rook is going to this pawn. I think the white king is going this side, and the black king can't enter very easily this side. Okay. So another half an hour or more.
Yes, it's fine. We'll have content. We'll content to farm.
We have content to farm. 10 people watching in. Satyagni Bhattacharya, what a Bitsian. Wow. I did not understand that comment, but okay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. And now black is thinking, what can black do? Okay, black plays rook to a6.
Yes, I don't think so. There is any progress to be made.
Yeah, king d4, king d5. Then we played,
Just
yeah,
take away everything, every single of. It's still a draw.
king d5. And black gave up the pawn. Very nice. Why did she give up the pawn? She wants activity, right? The rook will take, or. Okay, why do you want to take? Don't take it. Best.
I mean, she can give away the pawn. It's not gonna matter because a quite.
Oh,
What?
bro!
What?
Rook takes and pawn push, and they are playing so quickly, and black is -5. They both are playing so quickly as if it's a
Oh
draw.
my god! She is gonna. Oh my god! She's lost because
Because what? But the white king is there, right? Why is it
yes,
losing?
no,
Why? Then?
it's losing because you know. rook on a1 is worthless, and the
No, but
you know it'll come. The king will start infiltrating, and
how?
yes, just see. She. Oh my god.
How? Okay. How can black be winning here? Ah,
See,
okay.
because
Rook a5, a2, rook a1, a2, rook
because the
a1.
problem
Oh,
is the
rook
rook will sit on
a3.
a3. Rook will sit on
Ah,
a3.
and grab all these pawns here, and then there will be all the pawns will lose. Oh my god. So now she has to
I
play
think
a2 and
I
rook
think Divya
a3.
will. No, Divya will convert this. She's taking her time.
Oh
She
my
has 2 minutes.
god, why? Why did Humpy had to take with the rook? The rook was sitting so nice. Just leave that pawn. Just don't take that pawn on f4. Just keep the position locked. Oh my
Could have taken
god.
some. She could have, worsened her pawn structure, and even then she would have been winning. Okay,
Exactly.
sorry, it was a draw. It was a
It
draw.
was a draw, sorry. Okay, so
Divya's
this is the
completely,
moment.
completely in
Yeah,
this.
she is thinking. She is thinking. Oh my god. That was not something expected. A2, rook a1, a3 played on the
Okay, this.
board.
Yeah,
And
this was intuitive. This was intuitive.
white can't defend the f3, g3, h4 pawn.
I feel it's gonna end. It's gonna end fast.
Now you can
Uh,
simply take the f3 pawn, right? Rook takes
it's,
f3, rook takes a2,
she'll be a
rook take.
pawn up.
Yeah, f6, okay. Best move. Wow. Oh my god. Damn. Now what?
All the three pawns are falling, guys. All the three pawns will
King
fall.
will have to move somewhere, or I think. Okay, king goes about, king d5, and now can you take rook? Ha, you can take. Then also we'll have, I think, two pawns versus one pawn. But
But that's
there's something, there's black has to do something to win it, but yeah, she's winning.
Divya's body language completely changed. She got like so confident within seconds. She realized, oh my god,
Damn.
she's so winning. I mean, she was leaning back comfortably. Now she's like completely in the zone, hands on the
Hmm.
table.
I don't think she thinks she's winning now because she just played rook a4. Why did she play rook a4 and not take the pawn? I think she was not comfortable with two pawns versus one pawn in game.
No, the thing is, where will the king move now? Is a question,
King
right?
c6. Okay, king e6.
King,
King c5, my bad, I was telling. And now, and now what?
rook
Ah,
to
okay.
a5.
Rook is cutting off the king, and now
Yes,
the
rook
king
to
can.
a5.
Rook to
Then
a6. Just play rook
king
a6.
to e5, and then she can push, keep it
Hmm.
safe, and chop off using the king
Exactly.
also.
Okay, nice plan. Rook a4, a5, a6. Wow, wow, wow. And now you can even bring the king. King e5. Yes, it was played. And now we'll see some checks. Will we see?
We'll see a couple of checks, but it's
Otherwise, it's just a rook and king. And oh, what? Okay, Humpy is
so
creating a passer there. Okay, but
it doesn't matter.
okay, now this is the win. King f4 takes and then push f5. And the rook.
It doesn't matter because king can now reach b2 now.
Okay, okay. I don't think
She'll
I.
use that way, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There is more masala left. Let's see.
yes.
Okay, black is finding its way around and white with 20 seconds, black under 1 minute. What is black going to do? Black gives a check and the evaluation falls. It was,
Why did she? Oh, she was cutting off the king. She was on the right
yeah, she
side. She had
allowed.
to just come around. Oh my god, this match is far away from over.
And now f5. f5, I think she might play it because all other moves start degrading her advantage. f5 is one of the only moves. Otherwise, you go to -1 and then you have to do something about these pawns very soon.
F5 is a tough move to spot,
Hmm.
honestly,
Correct.
because
You can't take, of course,
yes.
because then you have a passer. The rook will go for that passer. You will take this pawn, and it's a draw. Hmm.
Do you think Divya will bottle again? It's slim. The chances are slim, but she's
Yeah,
also down to 30 seconds.
I can see a bottle, but okay, she won't.
What? King to F4. Oh my god. Wait,
Oh
it's
my
plus.
god.
It just.
Bro, no
She
way
bottled.
are you telling me why?
Oh my god.
You didn't have to do anything, just you at that when the rook was on a3, take f3, take g3, and win. She started cutting off the king, and Humpy got a breakthrough here.
No, cutting of the
G
king was
takes,
the
king
best
takes,
method actually, according to the
h6.
engine.
Oh my god, now black is winning again. Oh, now again it's a draw. What? H6 was a blunder, and Divya had to play king e4 and start pushing the. Huh? What?
What?
King e4, King e4 was the only move there. But she played f5, which was a missed win, and now king d5, and it's a
This king
draw
e4,
again.
king c5, f5, and okay, she had to do it this way. She just played a one
Oh,
move
she
early.
had to play king here so that the white king does not enter.
Yes.
Oh
Not
my
now the king is
god.
entering fast.
Now f4 and h7 blunder. White blunders again. Rook h7. Rook takes a2 and rook takes h4, and this pawn ending is winning. Oh my god. We see this. But Divya does not take. Plays king g3 instead. Okay, I'll just refresh
King
fast.
g3 is still King g3 is still winning for black.
Oh my god,
But
from
the
99
next pawn will
accuracy to
fall.
95 to 80 accuracy now. Wow. 88. Oh man, they are blundering hard. We see them
Humpy
on
is
10
under 10
seconds.
seconds.
10 seconds. Rook a8 because you have to go behind to save it. Now, is Divya going to take the pawn on h4? Both are very nervous on the board, playing so quickly. Divya is thinking now she has 35 seconds. Yes, she took it. And now I think king e4 will be played. No, but f3 check will come.
After that, I mean,
Okay, you can't exchange. You can't exchange.
yes.
Oh my god.
I feel Divya will convert this
Oh,
at
now the point is you play f3 and rook f4 and black is winning. No, but checks. No,
huh.
just push.
No, no, no,
Just
it's winning. It's completely winning.
give a check now. Give a check now. Or f2, f2. F2, yeah, f2, and then give a
F2,
check and
now
put rook here.
king to g2,
Or
rook to
king g2,
g3,
yeah.
then f1. This completely, now she's
Just
not
king
gonna
g2
bottle.
and now f1. Oh my god. Divya beats Humpy now. No way she can lose from here. No way she can lose from here. And handshakes. Oh my
She's
god,
crying. She's
Divya is
crying. Oh
crying.
my
Oh
god.
my god. Damn, that was uh
That was
such
hell of
a
a match.
game. Oh my god. We see like blunders from both the sides because they were so low on time. Oh my
We saw
god.
we saw Divya crying and she's smiling. She's drinking water. It feels like the revisit to the World Chess Championship when Gukesh won.
Yes, yes, searching for her parents. And now we'll see an interview first. Damn, that was. Oh my god, we were expecting a dead draw here. Here, when the rooks were just. Everything was closed, but Humpy started in with e4. And
Yes,
that
there was
went
so many
on.
moments. It was a dead draw again and again and again. Like it was completely a roller coaster of a match.
Yeah, exactly. And then it was a draw again, and again she was losing. Again, draw at the end. But okay, Humpy did not have time. Okay, there we see. Yeah. Okay, so now, damn. Damn, we have 20 people watching here. Here you can see we have celebrating. Everyone is celebrating there. In the broadcast, you can see her parents come in and everyone is so enjoying. Oh my god, this is one of the biggest things happen in a life, and wow, this gives the feel of
I'm
Gukesh
back
when he
again. I'm
won
back.
the world championship. Yes, yes, you just
Yeah.
disconnected somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
damn.
I messed it up. I'm not sure how it should be an easy one. I think I should not allow g4, but I think maybe I
I
should
was
just go
always
rook a3,
there.
rook f3, rook g3, and that should be a win.
Divya, you just won the World Cup. You're a grandmaster now. How
Oh
happy are
man,
you with this
Divya is a
win?
grandmaster,
Uh,
exactly.
okay, I
Damn.
need time to process it. Um,
Is there
I
discussion
think it
going on?
was fate, me
Yes, yes,
getting the
you are getting
grandmaster
disconnected.
title this way, because before this I didn't even have one norm, and now before this tournament I was thinking, oh, where can I get my norm, and now I'm a grandmaster. So
And your mother
yeah.
is here. She just joined you in a heartfelt hug. What does this mean for you, your mother, your family, for all the people who are following you?
Uh, sorry, my it's hard for me to speak right now. It definitely means a lot, but of course there's a lot more to achieve. So I'm hoping this is just the start.
Okay, we'll do another interview a bit later. Your mother's waiting you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Damn, there we
And
saw
with
the
this, the tournament
interview,
ends.
and damn, crazy, crazy. That was a crazy game. Oh my
It was
god. It was such a crazy game
honestly
there.
one hell of a match.
Yeah, oh my god. Yay, time scramble. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Wow. What did we witness today was insane. It was insane. Man, crazy chess. And we might see, yes, and Divya won. Yes, yes. She won it. And Bhaiya has been disconnected, but we'll come here. Oh my god. Crazy scenes. That last game there were like 8 blunders or something, but at the last it was time scramble. Humpy had very less time. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, you got
Yes,
disconnected.
I
Yeah,
can hear you. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Oh my god.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you, but the stream can't right now.
Oh, it's fine.
Wow, wow. Crazy stuff. I enjoyed this stream a lot. I was not going to stream initially, but I thought let's do it. We are here right now, so we can stream. Let's stream it. This was historic. Nice. Crazy.
Yes.
Crazy stuff, nah. Yeah, bye bye. Bye everybody who is leaving. We might also leave in a few time, but wow. I'll just bring.
Let's ask people for the chess team to join, and if they want to.
Will they able to be joined? Because it's like 3 o'clock. I don't think anyone will join right now. OP,
We
OP.
can expect Arko Bhaiya. He's always there.
Let's see if the chess team of PPHC can join. Crazy shit. Crazy. Man. OP.
We are gonna have a million, like okay, not a million, but yes, a lot of shots from this.
Yes, man. It was a crazy ending at the end. Oh my god.
It was so interesting,
We were
honestly.
expecting like another tie breaks and we'll see more crazy stuff, but there couldn't be more crazy game than this.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Yeah. Now what?
And now she's a GM.
Candidates. GM candidates, World Championship, a lot of things opening for her after this big win. We are also going to see the newspapers tomorrow flooded with 19-year-old girl beats the World Cup for the first time on her first attempt. Going to the
Oh yes,
candidates.
this was her first attempt.
Yeah, it was her first attempt for the World Cup and she started defeating everyone till the end, where we saw a lot of blunders in most of the games because of the time scramble, but she came on top beating the world's best female players out there. Piyush, Divya won. Yes, Divya won.
Uh,
Wow.
Let me try
Wow.
and see if I can open your stream.
Yes, please. First
I
woman
want to
to
see
win the
chat.
World Cup and the 88th Grandmaster of India. Mind-blowing achievement. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Can't process it. Can't process it.
Okay. Oh my god, it was one hell of a match.
Hmm. Damn. All this
Did you
team.
did you write a message to ask them to join?
I haven't. I haven't. Wait. Okay, you ask. Wow. Wow. That game. That game. Damn. Here, this was the blunder. H7. Humpy thought here. Wait, I'll just bring that screen also. Here, Humpy thought. Okay, wait, I have to go this. Yeah.
We don't know what did she think, honestly.
Yeah, she sacrificed the h7 pawn, thinking that if she gets a2 and one pawn ending with the rooks will be a draw. But no, it wasn't.
it, she was just, a little bit slow.
Yeah, yeah, at the end, she was a little bit slow.
Queen of 1 minute game. The game was legit. Yes, it
Yes.
was. It was fire, honestly.
Oh my god. This was the moment. After the rooks came here and the rook came in front of the king and the pawn, it was over. Instead of h7, just king e5 and just play with the kings. Keep the king close to the pawn was the thing. Oof, okay. The game is over now. The game is over now.
I don't think so. Anybody from our team is joining. They
Yeah,
haven't said
we'll have
anything.
an after party in campus. Let's go. We have
Yes,
to take a
Karan
lot of parties.
is
Hey,
leading us
I'm not
on.
giving anything. Arko bhaiya has to give something. And who's we have to take party from KD bhaiya also, yeah? KD bhaiya. Everyone has to
KG
give a
Bhaiya, we
party.
have to take. Yes.
Everyone has to give a party
Congratulations to
now.
him. He got a PPO.
Okay, let's not talk that in the chat, but okay. Okay. Piyush, but Princess won against Queen. Yeah. Legit.
There's a succession plan. The prince came after the king. The
Both
princess.
are legend.
Yes.
Lol. Wow. Chalo. It
We
has
are seeing
been,
history being
yeah,
written in real time.
live right now. I think interviews and all might be going on.
Yes.
Okay. It has been a long stream. Let's end it and enjoy now.
Okay. Again, we'll like to congratulate Divya.
Yeah. Insane game. Insane resilience till the end. Not going for a draw in both the games. Playing till the last second of the match. Rejecting the draw like so many times in every game. And yeah.
That's what these youngsters are all about, literally pulling out water from dead stones.
Yeah, exactly. I think Humpy
But
will regret just playing that e4 move and complicating everything.
E4 was complicated.
Yeah,
Like,
because after that also she was drawish, but she had 30 seconds and e4 was unnecessary.
Queen of 1 minute game says bye.
Bye.
So
Chalo,
let's,
wrap up.
yes, we'll wrap it up
Chalo,
here.
GG everybody. Both the players played well, and let's see, tomorrow's newspaper is going to be flooded again with the chess boom. Let's go. Chalo, bye chat.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye
Bye, Karan.
bye.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets, live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens, life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm